Hey guys, I'm Mike from On Point Craps, and today we're going to go over one of the first strategies I ever learned and one that I still go to even today. Hey guys, welcome back to the On Point Craps table. In today's video, I'm going to go over one of the first strategies I ever learned. It's called the come ladder. I'm surprised that I haven't gone over this strategy already because, like I said, it's one of the first I learned. I really like it. It's simple, gets you in there. You have a lot of action going on. So for a new player, it can be a little bit exciting. So the way it works is you're going to wait for a number to come out, and then you're just betting in the come bets. That's all you're doing. So, like I said, we're going to wait for a number. I'll use $25 units just to demonstrate this. You're just going to come out for 1 unit. First bet is your 1 unit bet. Obviously, 7 or 11, you'll win a unit. If you hit a craps number, you'll lose it, but we're going to assume you either win here, 1 unit. That's the key. Every one of these bets wins you a unit. So let's just say this one moves. Now you have 1 bet out there, 1 unit. You have to follow that up with 2 units. Reason that happens is if you 7 out at this point, you'll lose this 1, but you'll win 2 for another net profit of 1. So let's say this moves, you now have 3 units out there, so you have to follow that up with a 4 unit bet. Again, 7 out, you lose these 3, you win 4 for a net profit of 1 unit. So let's just say that these units happen to all move forward. At this point, you're done. You don't want to bet anymore. 4 units is typically the max that I do for a bet unit. Rare circumstance, I will move to 5 units, and I'll show you how that works. But typically 4 is the stop. And then you just let these work and play out. So to show you how the 5 in there, let's say the 8 hits here, you'll win 50. So now you have 4 units in your rack, but you have 5 units out here you can't cover yourself. If the 5 happens to hit, you win this quarter. Now you have 6 units. You have 4 units out. You can cover that for 5. Now you have 9 units out there. I'm not coming out with 10 units to cover it. Hopefully one of these hits. The reason I don't typically go there is that if you 7 out now, you lose all of that and you're left with the 1 unit when you could have had 6 units. So depending on how up I am or how long I want to play, that's what I'll do to make that decision. So, as always, or not always, but as is typical, On Point Craps table is a $15 table. So, 1 betting unit is $15. So, 1 unit's $15, 2 units $30, 4 units is $60. That's $105. $105 that we use per shooter. So you have 3 shooters worth of bankroll here. $315. Let's roll it out and see what happens. It'll either be a really short video because we're looking to win about $90 with a 300 plus bankroll, and then either that or we'll burn through it. We'll see what happens. Dice are out. So it's a come out 5, 3, 2, 5. So again, $15, 1 unit, 1 betting unit, $15. Dice are out. And that's going to move to the 5. That was the point. So this puts you in a situation where that's completely at risk because you can't follow it up with another come bet. So you are at risk here. Dice are out. And there is a 5 right back on that 3, 2, 5. It's 3 5s in a row. So that's going to win us 15. This will come down. Rack management. Reset our rack. The point is 5. We're going to go ahead, come out, 1 unit bet. Dice are out. And that's a 6 easy. It's 5, 1, 6. New point is 6. Sorry, I take that back. The come bet will move to the 6. The point was 5. So we have 1 betting unit out there. Got to move the 2 betting units. That's $30. Dice are out. And there's an 8 easy. 5, 3, 8. This will move to the 8. These are good numbers for come bets. We have 3 units out there, so we need to use 4 units to cover that. $60 bet. Dice are out. And there's Big Red. 7 out. So this is what we were talking about. Right here we lose $25, $35, $45. But we're going to go ahead and win 60. That's a 1 unit net profit. Go ahead and get our rack reestablished. Always making sure your rack is good to go. So we're $30 in profit. We have a winnings of $30. Now what that's good for is inevitably you're going to get hit on the com. Now you have some extra money that you can go. So we try to stick to 1 shooter at a time. So that's first shooter's down. Second shooter coming out. And there's a 3-1-4, Little Joe from Kokomo. Come for 15. Point was 4. Dice are out. And there's a 4-1-5. No field 5. This will move. 2 unit bet. Dice are out. That is off the table or off the camera. I hate this. Been getting better at keeping it there. It is a 4-4-8. Hard 8. So this will move to the 8. Last bet, $60. Dice are out. And there is a 3-1-4. That is the point. This will move to the 4. Now we're at our biggest risk. Whether the puck was on or off at this point, this is where the biggest hole in the strategy is. Nothing is covered right now. Those 3 bets are working. We got to hope some of them hit before Big Red comes. So same shooter coming out. And that is a 2-1-3, 3 craps, which is fine. We're not stressing that because we don't have anything in the come at this point. That is a 2-1-3 craps. Dice are out. And there's a 3-2-5. 3-2-5, so that's going to pay us 15. And we'll bring that down. Point is 5. Dice are out. And there's another 5, 3-2-5. Point will off. Should be hopping the 5s tonight. Dice are out. Now look at that, perfect for us. That is a 6-2-8, 8 easy. That's going to win us 30. So we got our shooter back. So we are once again into winnings. We can't pull that down. So here's where that situation where do we want to come out with 5 units? I don't have enough in winnings right here that I feel like I could cover that. So we are not. We're just going to hope that that catches. If not, we're back to starting bankroll with $15 in winnings, looking for a 4 to put us up a little bit higher. Dice are out. There's a 2-1-3, 3 craps. Dice are out. And there's another 2-1-3, lots of repeaters tonight. Dice are out. There's a 4-2-6 of the lumber 2x4. Dice are out. And there's another 8 easy 5-3-8. Dice are out. Pair of aces and aces in both places. 2 craps. Dice out. And there's 7 out. So we lost this 4 unit bet. But that's okay. We still are in winnings. We're going back to a shooter. It's actually, I believe that's the same shooter since we didn't establish a point. We're looking for a point here. Dice are out. There's another 5-2-7. Big red. Dice are out. And there's the 6. 6 easy, 5-1-6. That will be the new point. Dice are out. And there's a hard 10 puppy paws. That rolled on me. Right there. Hard 10. This will move. $30. Dice are out. And there's big red. Gosh, why does it keep rolling? It's a 5-2-7. Got to work on my stick work. So we'll lose this 15. I'm going to win 30. Get our rack right. Again, we won a unit there, so now we're up to $30. You see how this slowly can build upon itself. Winning one unit at a time. Needs a lot to get that $90. Was it 15-30? You need to win 6 times. Unless you hit a lot and get multiple wins, but if you just get those 7 outs, you need to win on those. You need to get 6-7 outs to be successful. So I don't remember if we selected dice. Try to keep this video short. I think you got the idea. We'll see where we go after this shooter. Dice are out. There's a 2-1-3. 3 craps. Lots of 3s. Dice are out. There's a 6-1-7. Dice are out. That was a frontline winner. Here we go. Hard 10. 5-5. Puppy paws. $15 in the cum. Dice out. And there is a 5-1-6. Again, good number for the cum. Strong number. 2 units. Dice are out. And that is a 4-1-5. 4-1-5. No field 5. That moves. And now we're last bit of bankroll for that shooter. $60. Dice are out. And there's a Yo 11. That is more than we could have hoped for, because that's going to be a $60 win. We could pull down this cum and hope for the 5 or 6 to hit, and then we will be at our win goal. But we'll play this shooter out. We'll see what happens. Dice are out. And there's big red. So it doesn't matter anyway. We lose here, but we win $60. Reset our bankroll. We're at $105. I guess that makes sense. I can't do that math in my head, but that sounds like it makes sense. 60, 75, 90, yeah, 105. 105. We have a whole other shooter's worth of bankroll. So that's it. We met our target goal. We got a whole another shooter's worth of bankroll if we want to continue playing. Move into like what they call the short stack strategy. Lots of stuff we can do here. So hopefully that illustrates the strategy. Like I said, it's very easy. It's a little complicated here using the $15 chips. Try it out on your own using just $25 chips, so you can just see one unit. Don't think of it as a monetary value. It's a chip. It's a unit. You could use reds, you could use whites, whatever. You could be playing this on bubble craps, right? $1, $2. What do you have at risk out there? $7. So it's just units. So if I had a higher bankroll, I would have jumped up to the $25 level. But again, on this channel, try to keep it realistic. A little over $300 bankroll, $315. hopefully you can see that it can work. We got fortunate. We hit a lot of craps numbers, but they were at the right time. That would have killed us if we had established those points, had been in the cum, and those crap numbers came, because followed up with another single unit bet. Another craps numbers came. We had a lot of repeaters. That would have killed $30. At that point, you have to decide if you're just going to wait out that shooter or if you're going to keep going. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed. As always, end of this video, I start to mumble and not know what I'm going to say. So very simply, please like if you haven't, or subscribe if you haven't already. Like the video, it helps the channel grow. And last but not least, please share this video with everyone you know, so that we can bring them to the table, expose them to the most exciting game in the casino, which is the game of craps. And eventually, I will see you on the casino floor.